that there must be some evidence in your living. And so by faith Enoch was translated that he showed not to see death, and was not found, because God had translated him for before his translation, and had he this testimony that he pleased God. But without faith it is impossible to please him. And for that he cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Verse 5 through 6. So when it comes to living, we must die to the flesh. When it comes to living, we must have a good testimony. When it comes to living, our lives should please God. Noah shows us that there must be some evidence in our saving. Saving is evidence. By faith, Noah, being warned of God of things not seen, moved with faith, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Verse 7. When it comes to saving, we must warn others. When it comes to saving, we must operate in fear or reverence to God. When it comes to saving, we must be prepared. When it comes to saving, we must condemn sin. When it comes to saving, we become who God wants us to be. In conclusion, where is evidence? The testimony of our witnesses is significant. In a court of law, our witnesses' testimony can help convict or acquit a defendant. The resurrection of Jesus was confirmed by hundreds and thousands of witnesses. That's evidence. 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 8. The forensic scientists look for physical evidence to make a case. We need evidence to run this Christian race. A story is told about how a teacher assigned her students to go home and watch TV, look in a book and magazines to prove that God was real in their lives. One girl went home and this was her report. After my research, I discovered God is like Coca-Cola. He's the real thing. God is like General Electric. He lights your path. God is like Bayer aspirin. He works wonders. God is like a Hallmark card. He cared enough to send the very best. God is like Tide. He gets out stains that others leave behind. God is like hairspray. He holds through all kinds of weather. God is like Del soap. Aren't you glad you know? Do you wish everyone did? God is like Sears. He has everything. God is like Alka-Seltzer. Oh, what a relief he is. God is like Scotch tape. You can't see him, but you know he's there. God is like an American Express card. Don't leave home without it. My final evidence is my life. I am saved by his power. Look at me. I am a testimony. We go through things in our life that we are not certain of. And so many may ask, where is your faith? And do you have evidence? Sometimes God puts us in the fire just to see if our faith is real. Things may happen in our lives to where we feel like we want to give up. But then we have to ask ourselves, where is your faith? And then once we show our faith, we must back up our faith with the evidence that we have. And the evidence that we will have is our testimony that God brought us out of our situation. So whatever we are going through, we cannot, we shall not give up. Give the Lord a clap.